Okay, let's go to the Cave of Brightness. Which is right over here. It's nice how small and cramped the worlds are. See well with true eye. And no, the floor is not sucking me down, it just has that shiny movingness to it. It's so distracting. Oh yeah, I was gonna sell that rocket, wasn't I? What am I gonna use fire on? Then can use some ice on them too. Hopefud is defending with defense. I remember hating Hofuds in prior playthroughs because it's so difficult to do damage to them. But now I love them because they're not bothering to attack me. We'll leave the Hofuds meet there. Worm Kids. Rex, can you take on that virus with Mr. Ngaki? Probably. Maybe not. We'll find out. Ngaki was poisoned. Any luck will end the turn before Ngaki takes any damage from the poison. Ooh, my mana. Now, I was just realizing during the battle, this is, such a primitive game that they didn't even bother to recolor the sprites. You know, like, every console game did, but I guess they didn't do that on the Game Boy. Because we saw Virus formerly as the Grip, and we saw Wormkid formerly as some sort of a baby worm, was it? Or something, I can't remember. Rex, SMG the viruses. Hopefully it'll be enough to take them down. Then I'll deal with Wormkids. I could have had Zen make sure we won this turn, though. Would have been better. Ooh, Gaki's strength massively down. And Gaki and I were both poisoned. Goody. Your Zen will be... Never mind. Yeah, there we go. No stats, though. It's also a good thing these dungeons are so linear. Left path. Should lead to the treasure chest. Dang it! Right path leads to the treasure chest. I like this music. Power! Going straight down my throat. Yeah, I guess turning me into a spellcaster probably isn't going to be a productive use of my time. Seriously, I already have a strength of 47. I mean, granted, I have 2 giant and pieces of armor and the Geta boots equipped, but still. I would still like to be able to use some spellcasting, though. I mean, that is a cool thing about humans, they can do pretty much everything in this game. Deal with the moth, you two, then I'll deal with the ghouls. I mean, it is hurting my... It's fire. It is hurting my time through the game, because I'm wasting time on other stats. On the other hand, it does base on how low the stat is compared to how the enemy stats. Or, to rephrase that, the fact that my mana is much lower than my strength means my mana is easier to gain. So I mean, it may not be a total waste of time. I should possibly be attempting to give myself some defense, but with such a low defense rate, not really likely to happen. I'm just gonna have to settle for being the weakest member defensively of the party, and hope that my HP makes up for it. Which it probably won't, but I can hope. Oh, I'm running through that bout fairly quickly. Be back to use my strength items in no time. Hey, mana. I wonder how Chrono Cross determines its stat gains anyways. Like, most bosses seem to sort of trigger the system. Oh, do I go down or left? Ooh. Or down or right, rather. Ooh, it has Giant Golem equipped. You do the Zen? Yes, he does. That's Rex. Yes, he does. Dang, we'll be selling that then. Which way do I go? Right or down? Right. Maybe. Yes, because that should be the staircase right there. Well, beneath me. Am I just going around this way instead of around the other way? Ooh, fight with a lot of monsters. Rex question, the dude says. No. Rex, go after the big eyes. Jackie, go after the saber cats. I'll go after the Medusas. Then I'll go after everything. It'd be really nice if Zen gets flame, because then he'll have 2 attack all ability spells. Which should be slightly weaker than the regular version of the spells, I think. But being able to attack everything will make up for that. Also kind of ironic how this is a game where attacking all enemies with a weaker ability is significantly better than attacking one group with a stronger ability. At least overall. Switch back to Rocket. Stick to my... Ooh. Almost got paralyzed. So my mana's increasing. Ooh, Thunderbook. To replace the Firebook once I run out. Yep, here's the staircase right here. I want to check the other side to see if there's a treasure over there. I don't think there is. Hit the Worm Kid. Go for Medusas. Then I'll, as usual, attack everything. Kind of odd that my party's suddenly doing well. It seemed like I was under-leveled a little while ago. Maybe the Cave of the Mountain is just more difficult in these places. So I didn't really get any new equipment that's really helping me significantly. Oh, okay, there was no treasure chest here. Okay. How many more areas do we have to go through, or levels do we have to go floors? Wow. I'm definitely gonna need to stop after the squirrel tonight. Nope, attack the Worm Kids. Do not want Medusa stoning us. Can Medusa stone us? I don't really want to find out. But I would assume they can. That's what Medusas are supposed to do. What if they'd rather attack me with their tails instead? Where do they have tails? I don't see a tail on that sprite. Oh well. My max HP is in mana. I can always use mana. Ooh, Yaki is in bad shape. Yeah, I haven't even had to have a Zen Cure until now. I think we're doing really well. Bedrock. It's also one of the few games where you're going to be selling items in one slot in order to replace it with a full complement. Or, what I mean it to say is, Jump, let's figure out who we're going to attack. You know, since I have like those 2 eye drops left, say my inventory was totally full, what I mean is like, I would sell those 2 eye drops to rebuy a new thing of 4 just to be completely loaded on them. Which I don't think is done in really any other RPG. Yay, my mana. I'm gonna take a guess and say the next floor is the last one. Nope. But I do know there's a treasure chest directly left of me. Ooh, unexpected attack. First one of the game, too. Oh, that's annoying. They could have totally just paralyzed my entire... Zen got paralyzed twice. Yeah, both of us need to make sure those big guys go down. I mean, at least it's just big eyes, and they would just keep on paralyzing me rather than actually... Ooh. Oh, okay, that was the, whatever kind of cat that is. Saber cat? Was it? Oh, yeah, let's make sure that I gain my stat. I could have always switched over to the Thunderbook since it would be more natural for me to use. Well, I guess that was pretty hypocritical of me since I said earlier that fire's not my element and now I'm using a Firebook. Oh well, it's how things work. Under ideal circumstances I wouldn't be bothering. But I'm just doing every LP I've done so far has been for fun. You know, there hasn't been like a specific goal or anything.